That's so required.
The Civil Rights Act of 1964, you can't... Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Civil rights, yeah.
I need distance here, okay? See this?
Then don't
6
get in
feet?
my face, sir.
This
I literally have hundreds of police officers in here without their masks on. I have the mayor walking in the front door without her mask on.
You'll either need to wear a mask to enter, or you'll need to exit the building, please.
Just got a call from the Peabody Essex Museum Associate Director requesting assistance for unwanted party at the entrance.
I'm sure you did your usual and told them I was harassing and that's what I like to do and all that crap, saying I'm doing something illegal and I'm doing something protected by the Constitution. You think that's not a violation of privacy?
2 more vehicle accidents.
Here at the Peabody Essex Museum in Salem, Massachusetts. They got still got masks required in the museum. I have plenty of footage of police officers and even the mayor walking in with no mask. Well, police officers, they were told they could take off their masks. Over 100 of them, all at once, took their masks off for the swearing in of the chief. So I'm gonna go see if they have any exemptions, and I'm gonna test them out a little bit, see what's going on. I'm gonna use my body cam so they don't get triggered right away. So I'll switch over now. I just want to explain a little before this video gets started. This is to challenge the policies that are unconstitutional and go against the Civil Rights Act of 1964 along with ADA regulations. Some people believe that this is not a violation of our civil rights, but at the very least there has to be a medical exemption put in place above these policies. I have added in the public record for the initial phone call and the police report within this video. Remember what this is first and foremost all about, everyone: change and accountability. I hope you all enjoy this video. How you doing? Good.
That's so required.
Is that, aren't you guys going by guidelines by CDC?
We're going by guidelines for us.
Oh, for you guys, you make your own guidelines?
We do.
Is that a policy or is it law, or?
That's policy.
So this is open to the public, correct?
It is open to the public,
Okay, so
but we're a private business.
actually it's not. It's funded by
I'm not
federal.
going to debate this. If you're going to come in, you need a mask.
All right, so you're
That's
going
all.
to deny me a service of
Yes.
coming in?
Yes.
Can I
If you don't have a mask,
Can I speak to one of your superiors?
it's not going to change.
David,
It's not going to change.
can I speak to your superior?
You're going to waste somebody's time.
Because it's Civil Rights Act of 1964, you can't.
Oh,
Oh yeah. Oh boy, civil rights, yeah. Yeah.
It has nothing to do with civil rights.
Yes, it absolutely does. If you would like to read this, please pause it or hit the link in the description.
Whoa. Have a seat. You will not be coming in.
I'll stand right here.
Okay, but you will not be coming in.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah, get Mary Butler.
That would be my pleasure.
Please do.
But you won't have this button. You'll have another supervisor.
Oh yeah, sure. I have video of the mayor coming in with no mask. I have video of hundreds of officers in here with no mask.
Terrific.
So that's if that's not discrimination.
I'm not even vaguely interested in what you have to say.
If that's not discrimination, I don't know what is.
Right, okay.
Yeah, okay.
You're a victim.
You're a tough guy.
You do this often, don't you?
I test civil rights, yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
Absolutely. And I win every time. All right. You guys will be liable for a civil suit then.
Thank you.
You'll be liable for a civil suit.
Great.
You included,
Oh, terrific.
personally.
Step away from this, okay? Step away from me because I need distance here, okay? See this?
Then don't
6
get in
feet?
my face, sir.
This is 6 feet.
Don't get in
okay?
my face then.
So you should be over here.
No,
because
I
you're
can be
really not
wherever I
allowed
want.
Up here. Come right in, folks. You're not going anywhere you want.
Yeah, okay. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, do you guys don't accept any exemptions for masks or anything?
It would require a face covering, yes.
Okay, that policy or law is you guys don't have exemptions for anyone with masks?
We can provide like a face shield for you if you want to come in.
So we have to put something on our face in order to walk in this building?
That's the policy, yes.
So can I speak to Mary, please?
Hold on 1 second.
You guys understand that's a violation of the Civil Rights Act, right? This guy got no mask on right there. Oh, what do you know? Someone doesn't have a mask on. Right there. Sir, no mask. How'd he get in with no mask? Right there, sir. You're missing it. You didn't say anything to him. That's not discrimination right there. Wow, guys, you saw that? You saw that? This kid had no mask on.
Let me get under here so I can talk to you better. Hey,
How you
my name's
doing?
Lev. I'm the associate director.
It's Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Nice to meet you.
You too. What can I do for you?
So he's saying that we must wear a mask. You guys have no exemptions. You guys don't hold to this Constitution, Civil Rights Act of 1964. I must wear a mask to enter the building. When the state of emergency is lifted, all public buildings are lifted. Everything's lifted in the whole state, almost the whole country, but this building. It's not going by CDC guidelines. I just saw one person walk out without a mask on. I have that on camera. He didn't say one word to them, but he's only coming at me about it. I see this as discrimination, and it's a violation of the First Amendment.
Okay. Well, I can't speak to the whole country,
Yeah.
obviously, but I can speak to our organization, and we are still asking people to wear masks.
You're asking, right?
This time. Well, it's going to be required for entry, or you can schedule a visit for another time if that's your preference.
So I've seen hundreds of police officers in here with no masks on. All of them have their masks off, guys. I've seen the mayor walk in with no mask. There's Mayor Driscoll, no mask on. No mask when it's her orders to put masks on. Politicians doing whatever they want. Rules for thee, not for me. Yeah, and I hope you know I'm not ever trying to hassle you guys or anything. I'm just trying to. I know it might seem like that sometimes, but I'm not trying to. I know.
All right, Tom. Take care.
Thank you.
Have some refreshments. Chief Miller will be there along with myself and his family to say a few words of hello for anyone who may be stopping by. If you could please wait to depart until our police officers have, and if you could also join me in rising for the retiring of the colors as we end our ceremony, our official ceremony this morning.
I'm telling you, this is going to be discrimination, and I would like to speak to Mary Butler, please.
She's not available right now. I do work for Mary, so I'm kind of the number 2 for the department.
Okay.
So unfortunately, she's not available. But you know, I want to come down and talk to you.
So are you going to deny me service, even though you're publicly funded and you take government grants?
If you'd like to visit today, you'll either need to wear a mask, or I can get you a face shield if that's your preference. If you're not comfortable wearing a mask across your mouth.
I don't want to put anything on my face to enter this building. You're not going by guidelines or state anything. You guys are going by your own policy, and that does not override the Constitution. It doesn't override the Civil Rights Act of 1964. I hope you understand that.
Okay, well,
It's
the
very
reason-
important to understand this because this is straight up discrimination.
well,
You
I
guys
certainly
can't-
don't wanna
you
discriminate
can't
against you. I just
force-
want you to wear a mask.
You literally can't force anyone to put something on their face. Just like you can't say, oh, you're a certain race, you can't come in. Oh, you're unvaccinated, you can't come in. Oh, you need to wear a mask or you can't come in. No matter how you want to look at it, it is discrimination.
Sure. I'm not going to force you to do anything. You don't have to do anything that you're not comfortable with. If you're not comfortable,
I just want to
wearing a
be in
mask
this,
today,
I want to do the main hall and I want to just walk around and then come back out. That's all I want to do.
if you're not comfortable wearing a mask today, then
It's not about
perhaps you can reschedule your visit to
It's not
another
about
time.
comfortability. It's about I want to come in and I'm a Salem resident and I want to explore and look at the stuff within this main lobby here. And it should be within my right to enter this building no matter what. Your policy does not trump law.
Well, the reason we kept this policy in place right now is because not everybody has had a chance to get their vaccines on our staff or among our guests. So we really felt this was the best way to keep everybody safe while they were in the building. And we're hoping, just like you, that pretty soon we won't have to have that requirement anymore. We're getting to the point now where it will have been several weeks since the vaccines have been pretty broadly available to all the age categories. Everyone should have had a chance to get their second
So
dose.
something that's only
So they have
authorized
their
by
time
emergency
elapsed.
use, you're trying to make everyone take that or else they can't enter?
I'm sorry, say that
You're
again?
trying to get everyone to vaccinate or else they can't enter? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just want to make sure that everybody who wants the chance to be vaccinated has had a chance to become fully vaccinated after their doses so they can come into the building safely. And then hopefully at that time we can drop the
You
mask
understand the
requirement.
state of emergency has been lifted.
Yes, I do know the state of emergency.
So
has been
even
lifted.
governors and mayors have no authority to tell us what to do. Even during the orders, they have no authority to tell us what to do. It's within our civil rights. It's federal law, sir.
Well, this is not a government institution. This
I-
is a private organization.
Private
So
organization
we are
funded
asking
by
people
who?
to wear a mask if they would like to enter the
Who is it funded by?
our trustees.
And government grants and the public that pays to come in here.
So
Funded by the public, funded by federal grants.
So
It's a public accommodation, which is protected under the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
if you're not comfortable,
You guys are basically
if
saying,
you're not comfortable
I'm
with
sick.
our protocol, I really encourage you to reschedule your visit for
You're-
a time
you're
when the
basically-
mask requirement is
you're-
not in place.
You're basically saying you think I'm sick and contagious without actually proving that I'm sick and contagious.
I'm
You
saying
can't
that
say
you
that.
need to wear a mask to enter the building today. Or a face shield if you prefer not to have a mask. And we'll provide you with either if that's your preference.
So it's going to be denial of service. That's what you're going to do? Because I'm not putting anything on my face.
Okay, well then I would encourage
It's
you to
against my
reschedule your
religious
visit.
belief. It's a protest of an unconstitutional order. This is all protected by the First Amendment, as well as a violation of the Civil Rights Act of 1964. How do you not see that as important that you must follow a federal law? I literally have hundreds of police officers in here without their masks on. I have the mayor walking in the front door without her mask on. Why is it only people of the public you guys are enforcing this upon? Did you guys do a special cleaning after the ceremony for the chief here?
We do intensive cleaning
I
every day.
I guarantee you didn't do anything special after hundreds of people were in here without masks on.
Well,
This is-
it's been a real process, actually.
This
I mean,
is-
remaining open during COVID operations has required us to put a lot of extra cleaning protocols in place. You can see we put a lot of additional signage and wayfinding in place to help facilitate. So it's been tough, but we're doing the best we can to keep all of our guests safe.
So I have all this documented that you've let public officials in here without masks, but you will not let one person of the public in without a mask on. You have no exemptions. You need to have at least medical exemptions. You have to. This is law too, sir.
If you want to enter the museum today, you'll need to wear a mask or a face shield. Or you should reschedule your visit to hopefully nearer in the future when we don't have the mask requirement in place.
I have the time to visit now. I don't have the time to visit in the near future.
So would you like me to provide you with a mask or a face shield?
And I'm not wearing anything on my face. Sir, I even did I've done this on the train everywhere. It's not law. It's not federal law. You need to abide by law. Your policy doesn't override the Constitution. It doesn't override the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Your policy cannot violate federal or state law? You say yes, but you're not really understanding, I don't think.
I'm not sure what else I can say to you.
You can say, sir, you can show your ID, show you're a Salem resident, and then you can go in the main hall here, and then you can be on your way if you'd like. That'd be the best thing for you to do.
You're certainly welcome to do that if you're willing to comply with our safety protocols right now. Are you going to enter the museum today? If you're not going to be able to do that,
I'm not
then
gonna.
I would encourage you to, you know,
I'm not gonna wear a
return at
mask.
time when you're more comfortable doing that.
I'm comfortable now. It's not me being uncomfortable. It's you guys being uncomfortable with a healthy person not wearing a mask.
Okay.
So you're going to be liable for a civil suit yourself personally. He is also, and so is this museum. You understand that, right?
I don't understand that.
It's a federal. It will be a federal offense, not just civilly. It's a crime
Okay.
to
Well,
discriminate against someone.
I certainly don't have any control over your behavior, sir. So whatever you choose to do when you exit the museum today.
Exactly. You have no control over my behavior, so you can have no control of what I can wear on my face or what I shouldn't. You have no control over that, sir. You can suggest, you can ask people to wear masks, but you cannot force them, and then you cannot deny them service if they don't go by what you're asking. It's really easy. I don't see how this one business that's publicly funded and takes federal grants from the government, which is taxpayer money, and you can deny someone for not wearing a mask. After all the state mandates, everything has been lifted. It's very simple. I just want to walk through there and come back out.
Unfortunately, that's not going to be possible without a mask or a face shield today, sir. So really the choice is yours. If you'd like to enter and comply with those protocols, you can. If not, I'll bid you a good day and ask you to return at a time when you're more comfortable with our safety protocols.
Well, I'm not going to wear anything on my face.
And unfortunately, I can't allow you entry into the museum today.
So if I get the police down here and they let you know that it's within my rights to do that, will you let me in?
Would you like me to contact the police, sir?
If that will help me get in, yeah.
That
'Cause
seems unlikely.
I guarantee they know that I know my rights and I know the laws. I guarantee it. This is why I was trying to talk to Mary, because I know she used to be the chief.
She was the chief.
She knows me. She knows me very well. So, but she knows I know my rights and my laws.
Okay.
So you guys are going to be making a big mistake by not letting me in here, by denying me service. As long as I've been standing here without a mask on, I could have already walked through and back and out how I wanted to.
I actually am going to say, why don't we step to the other side so that folks can enter the walkway here. I'm sorry, go ahead. Sorry about that. So, yeah, like I said, you'll either need to wear a mask to enter or you'll need to exit the building, please.
So you're asking me to leave?
I am. Unless you're going to enter.
I do want to enter.
So, should I get you a mask or a face shield?
I'm not wearing a mask or a face shield.
Okay, then I'm going to ask you to leave, sir, until such time as you're comfortable complying with the museum policies while you're in the museum.
All right, well, I will, because you asked me to leave, because I don't want you guys to end up trying to trespass me. I will leave because you're asking me to, but you are denying me service, and I would appreciate it if you called the police over here.
Okay, I'm still going to ask you to leave.
Yeah, I will, because you asked me to, and I know the laws, so I have to leave if you ask. But if you would like to call the police, I would love for them to show up.
Okay,
I really would.
all right.
You guys are making a really big mistake.
Okay, have a nice day, sir.
I'm just letting you know. At this point, the head of security is going to head out back and make a phone call to the Salem Police Department. I will play the initial phone call and I will put the police report up on the screen. When you read the police report, you will see there is so much unnecessary details about myself when I have not broken a law. That is all put into public record. Something I bring up with the sergeant later on, and he says, well, they know me, so they will put my information in the police reports. Please do not hesitate to use the contact information down below in the description to express your grievances with this police department and or the officer. Officer Sicard, badge number 213.
Salem Police, line recorder Romeo speaking.
Hello, I'm calling from the Peabody Essex Museum. My name's Lev, and I'm the Associate Director of Security here, and we're having some fun with Mr. Madsen, our local videographer guy, who came in a minute ago and, you know, wanted to make a scene about being asked to wear a mask to come into the building. So I entertained him for a while, but I asked him to leave. He did leave the building, but he's now standing outside of our front door with his phone pressed against the glass, videotaping people inside of the building. Really just like somebody to ask him to leave our premises since I already asked him once.
All right. I will send them out. That's the front entrance,
the
correct?
Front door, correct.
All right. Perfect. I'll send them out.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Just got a call from the Peabody Essex Museum Associate Director requesting assistance for unwanted party at the entrance to 161 Essex Street at the Peabody Essex Museum.
Here we go, guys. This is the call. Here goes the call. There goes the call.
Can you just put the phone down, please? That's enough.
No, I don't have to.
I'm asking politely.
That's fine.
I really just don't want to.
I'm saying no. Just keep moving. You wouldn't be on my camera.
If you were filming me, I would have done it.
If you didn't stop in front of my camera, you would have just walked by and that would have been it.
Now you just keep filming me with your camera.
Well, now I will because you're talking to me.
I'm asking you to put your phone down.
I'm asking you to just keep going and don't talk to me. Whiny brats. Talking about me right there. Who's the supervisor today, Sicard? Who's the supervisor today? Yeah, who? What sergeant? So, can I have one of them show up on scene? Well, the call is from me. So, they're not letting me in, and it's a discriminatory violation of my civil rights. And that's why they're telling me they wanted me to leave, and I left right when they asked me to. So I would like them have the law to explain to them that policy doesn't override the Constitution, doesn't override civil rights. So you guys are just gonna let them kick me out? Is that it? Great job, Sicard. I will be posting the continuation of this video when I go down to the police station and talk to the lieutenant, and also when I confront Officer Sicard at a detail. I also go back to the Peabody Essex Museum 4 business days later, and they changed their policy. I'm sure you did your usual and told them I was harassing and that's what I like to do and all that crap, saying I'm doing something illegal and I'm doing something protected by the Constitution. Good job upholding the Constitution.